From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. It's been a lost first month of the season, that's for sure, as they come in with an 0-4 record.
And the window's not shut on them, though. They still have a chance to make something out of this season, but it has to start right now.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fighting his way through contact. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
That's good for Jets. First down.
One play action. Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
It's second and inches at the 50-yard line.
Paul want to give up the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
2 yards to go, second down. Here's Hall again. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. John Mechie was his intended target. That'll bring up second down. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra, next man up, since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Out of the gun, Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. Fields, such an athletic quarterback, gets him the first. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. On first and 10, it's Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Here's Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Daniels. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Cook. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. To throw is Daniels. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Throwing now is Daniels. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. This now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To the air goes Daniels. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Ooh, with a juke. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
The Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10.
We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the 1st quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Off play action, Fields. On target to his man, Likely. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
That's another Jets.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 9. And the Cowboys
straight ahead is Hall. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
28-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And Lamb going to have a Cowboys 1st down as he'll get this down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. I got nothing after that try.
Yeah, don't even try.
I mean, he tried it from the parking lot. New York set to take the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10. At the Cowboys' 46-yard line.
Back to throw, Fields. It's caught, Mitchell. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Fields now to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And now Nick Folk, his career long, 56 yards. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. Here comes third down at 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, here's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner, and that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that third down snap.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. 2nd and 9.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the bootleg, it's Daniels. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Call it a gain of a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
It's a gain of a yard.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for George Pickens.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there, 14 yards. And the Jets will take over. New York set to take the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Elam, he was the one that broke through quickly on that play and got him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the option right is Fields. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
Fields. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
2nd and 10. Again, Fields. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Now it's Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 18. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A handoff for Hall. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Fields. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Jets on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The Folks kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Looking to put a drive together. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They go play action. Daniels. That's going to be caught by Pickens. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Here's Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The Cowboys had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. To the air goes Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
Daniels looking to throw. Completes this one to Pickens. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
Maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Now Fields going to run, and he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. A 4-receiver set here, 3rd and 5. Now Fields. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Jets.
They'll give to Hall. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
Brings up second and
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Now 3rd down and very long. Operating from the gun. Fields. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Give that sack to Kaiir Elam on the corner blitz. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they said the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys' offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
To throw is Daniels. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on 3rd down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Oh, he bowls over it. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. And that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Back to throw. Fields. It's caught. Mitchell. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
So pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Give to Hall running right. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 53 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
12 more yards.
That's another incomplete to Mitchell.
Fields.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Fields now to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Kaiir Elam. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this 1st half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one and intercepted. Jaylen makes a pick. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake, Daniels. Open man downfield as Waddle has got it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Daniels. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
That's another.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Again, it's Cook. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Throwing now is Daniels. He'll try and do this. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jayden Daniels with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys are able to widen their advantage. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Jets take it over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. 4 receivers split out here. It's 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
To throw is Fields. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now 2nd and 5. They'll try the middle with Cook. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
3rd and 4.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Able to find his man, it's Pickens. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Cowboys, first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Cowboys.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Going right back to Ferguson. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. All right, Brandon, thanks much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with byes on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. And this is Jordan Mason. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Vikings wind up taking this one by a touchdown. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And it's Puka Nacua. And this is a touchdown. The Rams get the victory in a shootout as they win by a field goal. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's Tua Tagovailoa. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Dolphins on top in this one at halftime. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
The score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. Oh, good return up past the 30. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself. I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
And that is incomplete.
Daniels pass.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
And now a high kick trying to pin them back. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Back to throw. Fields. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Here's the Jets punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Jayden.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Malachi Moore on the coverage.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaylen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
For the Cowboys.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That's
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
They'll
line.
fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Aidan Hutchinson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now it's Fields. And he's going to go down again. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Fields hit and the ball is loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. And out now come the Cowboys. They've got the ball in a great spot here, already inside the red zone following that fumble recovery. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. James Cook with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them is the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
29-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd.
Here's Fields. One in the slant, and he finds Mitchell. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
Before receivers set here on 3rd down, they're going to spread the field and make you play sideline to sideline, make you defend every blade of grass. Good spacing there offensively as they get the completion and the first down.
And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Now Fields going to run. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Fields. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Jets first down.
Operating from the gun, Fields. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First down. First and 10.
Play action. It's Fields. Quick throw there is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
DeMarvion overshown on the coverage.
Motion. Score.
Operating from the gun, Fields. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Fields. Had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flipping over to the other side, the offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. The Cowboys offense and Jayden Daniels getting set for this next possession. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that because so many times you go into the half after playing well and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. That's into the hands of Waddle downfield. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jaylen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cowboys get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Aubrey now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Score that tackle for loss to the Wyoming alumnus, Logan Wilson. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, Fields. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Fields. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. He's been terrific so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taking it about the 16. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. They start the drive with Cook. And some room to maneuver. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. James Cook with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Cowboys just continue to roll. Well, I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now out come the Jets. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aidan Hutchinson picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. James Cook running back out now is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
Always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
10 yards. And the Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Jamian Sherwood on the tackle. A gain of 4.
Daniels looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To the air goes Daniels. Oh, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Jets will take over. Looking to put a drive together. Back to throw, Fields. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Buried by multiple multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now Fields going to run, and he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. James Cook running back out now. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen. They see the blocks happen. They feel really good about their vision. And then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
At the 27-yard line.
They go play action. Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Dallas.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Cook up the gut. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
From the gun, here's Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That That's Johnson.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Jets.
Fields now to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back to throw. Fields. Open man is the tight end, Mason Tanner. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
A gain of 9.
They'll run with Hall. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Jets 1st down.
From the 50, here's Fields. And he'll find Hall. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
14 yards. That's another Jets 1st down.
A give running right is Hall. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
To throw is Fields. It's caught. Mitchell. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 12 yards.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Back to the ground, the ball. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
That's another Jets 1st down.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
At the 3-yard line.
Looking to throw. Fields. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Nothing like understanding where your escape patches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Folk as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 111 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Now a first carry for their fullback. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Daniels going to try to sneak. And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. A give. This is Cook. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 43-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Daniels. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jermaine Johnson in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. But he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Fields.
And that's another play that's painted a picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Fields going to run, and he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
Taken in at the 22. 54 yards on the punt, 12 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Handoff comes to Cook. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on 3rd. Throwing now is Daniels. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good for a Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Dallas.
They'll run here with Lipke. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Here's Daniels. And he fires one, but incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make every...
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And New York set to take the field. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground. Hall. brings it just past the 15, able to avoid the initial contact, but not much more there on the play. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Fields. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. That impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the 4th quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could have put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Kickoff for the Cowboys.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And one last throw here for Fields. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw for both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Dallas, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the calendar changed. October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.